Even in death I serve the Omnissiah. Greetings everyone, I am Sister Lilia and welcome to MELEE Only Mechanicus Impossible Difficulty, Episode 11. So, let's see where, well, I'm going to have to actually, load into a mission before I can say exactly where I'm up to. Pardon the screaming hardware there. It happens. So I've set up a playlist for the Impossible Difficulty playthrough that should hopefully be easy to find on the channel for those who are wanting to go back and watch the older episodes. So, did I get new tech priest? Yes, we did. Okay. So, we now have 4 tech priests and not all of the troop choices. There is still 4 troop choices as well left to get. No matter. I don't... It's like left to get immediately. They become available. Immediately there's a mission to unlock it. I mean, it punches pretty hard. So, Kepra... So, unit of psychers... Unit of psychers, geez, that'd be rare for the Mechanicus. Unit of Skitari with experimental biotics have gone missing. Okay, we can do that. Pretty sure I wouldn't have left tech priests without, like, that tech priest is a support tech priest primarily. Ignores opportunity attacks. Oh no, he doesn't. Physical damage. You have plenty of physical damage amongst my tech priests, amongst my units here. You know what? Let's just drop that on there and go. The Medicae staff on the Siestas Metallicon have asked my assistance, Magos. But with my forces stretched thin, I cannot spare any manpower. Do you believe my tech priests have such spare time and resources in abundance? The staff were insistent. One in particular, Ferrosurgeon Caligurx, a Skitari unit carrying several of her experimental bionics, has been lost in the tomb of Mekleb. They demand the experiments be recovered. I love tech priests. It is concerning that the Medicae staff are in the habit of using Skitari units for bionic. Pardon me. Bionic experiments without consulting the Magos in command. Still, that does not mean the request is without merit, especially if these new bionics can be used to improve the combat effectiveness of our troops. I mean, improved troops would be good. Would be cool if after this mission we had either reduced the cost or upped the movement of the Skitari. That would be kind of cool. I have the approximate last location of the Skitari unit. Given the length of time they have been out of contact, it is very likely they are dead. My neurovolts return sadness at this prospect, but something can at least be gained by their sacrifice. The bionics will have been given a thorough field test. So you're going to get them back. Whoever killed that unit will still be down there. Quite apart from the use you might make of the data, it is not the way of the Cult Mechanicus to seek knowledge through all means. Is it not the way of the Mechanicus, of the Cult Mechanicus, to seek knowledge through all means, even war? Of course, Migos, and I am grateful. This Ferrosurgeon Calyx did not strike me as someone I should disappoint. Yeah. Disappointing the Ferrosurgeon's not a good plan. Let's just go up here. This chamber contains a gruesome but intriguing sight. On a raised section of floor lies a Skitari trooper, partially dissected. The trooper's augmetics have been removed and arranged for here as if for inspection. The rest of the chamber is plain, with no signs of who or what performed the dissection. I want to check the chamber. The dissection chamber is devoid of equipment, but at closer inspection reveals hidden slits where tiny scarab constructs fled from their work on the corpse at the cohort's approach. One such scarab is duly retained for future examination. At least it got us some cognition out of the process too. I'm gonna do this one. Anything you can recover for me to bring back to the Ferrosurgeon would be gratefully received, Magos. A corpse lying in the chamber ahead may be one of the fallen Skitari unit. However, the cohort can hear Necron's units nearby, and recovering a corpse's bionics could well put them in danger of being outflanked. Look, let's do that. It'll take time. Ooh, that's not good. Upon moving the body, it becomes apparent the corpse is infected with a variety of corrosive fungus native to Silver Tenebris. The fungus ejects a burst of caustic spores that force the cohort to exit the chamber rapidly, but not before they inhale some of them. The corpse is not from the unit in question, so at least the experimental bionics were not lost, but this is of scant consolation. Okay, so let's go here. Oh boy. One of the squad we're searching for. By the look of it, his augmetics are gone. Did the rest of the squad take them off, or did the Necrons? A Skitari trooper lies dead, much of his body torn away by Gauss fire. It appears his augmetics have been removed, leaving gaping surgical openings in his body along with more recent wounds. The body was killed by Necron gunfire, and the augmetics were removed shortly after death. The multitude of tiny wounds around the augmetic sites suggest the maniples of Necron scarab constructs. There is no sign of where the bionics are, but the fact the Necrons took them suggests the Xenos are at least aware of their significance. That is concerning as fuck. You don't want your enemies to actually know you're doing funky shit. Oh boy. This is gonna be a nuisance. Either way is a bad option. Well, not a bad option. Either way means time, but... So, that, oh, what are we? Stratos sniper thing? I'm finally getting the final bits of primer on it. The thing that bugs me with miniature painting is when I have to go back after hitting it with multiple coats of spray paint to actually hit it with more primer, because some of the spray paint didn't cover areas that it's needed on. Now, I'll grab them and I'll move that one here. So, we are seeking to recover missing Skitari, most notably their bionics. And we have a decent amount of troops to play with here. I might just wait, because I suspect a Necron's going to come after me in a moment. Although, why can't I be proactive? Let's just go here. I want to push him into the group. Let's just push him into the group. Now, I am gonna see which way would do more damage. Would it be this way? Yeah, that'll work. Let's just do that. Oof, that sounded like it hurt. And then he took damage. Let's blast them out of existence. Just see him spaz out as he goes. I'm sure that's a bug, but it's too funny for the devs to take it away. That being said, given the sequel's supposed to come out this year, I hope that it does. It would be a shame if it didn't. I entirely expect that they probably won't bother. Because I mean, new game coming out, why bother removing problems with the old game? Let's just get rid of him. Reducing the enemy's number is a good thing. It's like he's doing more damage to himself than the enemy are. And let's give acid damage. Do I want to use Yoth's Blessing on him? Yeah, I do. I want him to stick around. Not a big fan of Yoth, you know, the fact he's a Xenorite. But, and moreover that he's an antagonist. I mean, Xenorites do have their place and their use. I mean, given that that's Auto Xenos Inquisitor that got a plastic model actively works with them. Well, I'm sure she can't officially condone them because, you know, they're considered heretics by the Mechanicus. Ah, crap, it got back up. Hello, trouble. Yeah, I have a medic who can fix that. On that subject... It's like on that subject, let's fix that. Now, you currently have a scumbag in close combat with you. How problematic. Let's get rid of him. Only 4 damage. That's a bit concerning. That's also concerning. I want to just push him back. There we go. Let's run you up to here. Oh. No matter, I thought I might have been able to run him through to provide backup. Ah, well. Now, you can grab that. And do some damage to that. So I would very much like to reduce the enemy's capacity for damage. Oh, he's coming over to bully the medic. At least the medic can fight. Which is good, because he's going to have to. I really need to give him physical, give him armor that protects against melee damage. Well, physical damage. Some kind of acid-proof armor would be cool for the sequel. Or something that provides an acid resistance. But then that would probably mean they'd expand the acid damage mechanic. Now, let's grab those stats. A little frustrating, but nothing I can't work with. That one up the back there is going to be a bit of an issue. Oh, I thought he'd opened fire. I thought he had line of sight. Now, I don't think we have cognition to do anything. There we go. Thought I'd get rid of him. At least he's repaired himself a bit. Now, you want to be highly damage resistant, don't you? Let's fix that, shall we? Spazzed out again. Let's just go up here, grab cognition. And do some damage. Now, I absolutely can get rid of him. Then move into contact so as to get more cognition. Now, I am going to do my damnedest to get rid of this cryptech. So as much as I'd like, but that, but I did a lot of damage in spite of his shielding level 4 against physical damage. I'm going to go. You're going to come into combat here. Oh well, at least I get to take out both of you. Or at least do some severe damage to both of you. Ah, stop that. Thank you. That tech priest is not doing great. Good thing it's his turn next. Let's just drag that over and grab the cognition. Now, let's blast both of them. Ooh, that looks like it hurt. Good thing I can do it again. Let's just hit you with that. Hit him with that and get rid of him. And then heal everyone up. Mind you, only 2 tech. Oh no, one of them also needed healing from earlier. Okay. Now, you are going over to here to take out that. Yeah, that's not enough to take him out. Let's smash this. Goody. Now let's push him up there so that he can be of support. Let's continue. So Skitari, well not Skitari, Secretary I think it is, are getting a new model. It got announced on Thursday through the Heresy Thursday thing, that Secretary that they're releasing a Secretary Axiarch in resin. I believe this is in resin. I don't think this is going to be a plastic model. Yeah, Fort World resin. I mean, it's a cool design. Big power spear and a really funky looking machine called Shield. It's a shame that, you know, this thing isn't released as a Skitari unit as well, because I'd happily have one of these in my Skitari army. Well, my Mechanicus army, but let's be real, the majority of a Mechanicus army for a lot of folks is Skitari. Especially me, because it's cheaper. I can find Skitari troop choices for less than it costs me to buy the combat servitors, or whatever. What's their name again? I've forgotten their name. Cataphrons. Do I want to deploy troops? Do I need to deploy troops? Not really. My tech priests can handle this. So it's like, things get to a point with Mechanicus where your tech priests are armies in their own right. And absolutely will remove any and all threats. Let's just get rid of you. Oh, it doesn't give cognition. Now, there's still that one enemy there. Who needs to be dealt with in a shocking manner. Sorry, the pun wrote itself. That pun had to happen, you all know it. I'll put him there so that he can do that. Now, I'm going to run him up here. Sure, he can't do much damage, but that doesn't mean I can't just put him here. And have him poke that. I'm not going to have him actually go for it, because I want to use that other one to go for it. Now, it's my suspicion that there's going to be a platform come up, correct? Yep, they bring up a platform full of reinforcements. No matter. Something easy enough to do next turn. Or easy enough to deal with next turn. But yeah, I kind of like the Secretary Axiarch. Now the name feels very autarkish, and it wouldn't surprise me if GW writers went, yeah, we'll go with that, with something reminiscent of the autarchs. But yeah, it's cool that Titan Guard have got their own stuff. Yes. Recent Heresy Thursday articles following a theme with a parade of characters from the Legions of Astartes gracing our pages. Some have carried standards of loyalists or traitors. One a truly massive hammer, another definitely not a psyker, and he'd prefer you not to press the matter further. And today we're taking a look at we're taking a break from Astartes to take a look at the machine cults. So yeah, interesting choice. Yeah, the helmet feels wacky. It kind of feels reminiscent of a stormtrooper. More feels kind of reminiscent of some of the Legends variants of stormtrooper, particularly the space trooper or trooper that had the hostile environment armor out of Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. Other than that, like, a lot of his details could work for 40k. This model, if you really wanted to, you could use this thing as the base for a conversion to build a Skitari Marshal. I don't know why you would. It'd be expensive. But on the other hand, I do know why you would. The model looks good, and with some slight changes could work really well. What's the stats? Reasonable is what the stats are. One of them gets to go first. Oh well. He will be dealt with in short order. It isn't worth deploying servitors. Oh, you just made it easy, thank you. That means you're all going to be easier to hit. Should have moved that tech priest over and stuck him on the cognition generator. All of them are getting hit. Now we use the cheaper attack. Did that take out any of them? Yeah, just took out that one. Okay. So they've all got a bit of they've also all got a decent bit of health. Oh really? You have resistance to physical, do you? Just so happens that I particularly don't like you for that reason alone. Now I can move him to here. And make the mistake of attacking that instead. Hey, that'll take him out at the end of his turn, if the tech priest doesn't. Actually, let's save that for here. Let's grab that. And let's just use Yoth's Blessing again to heal him up. Like, it is entirely possible to make a tech priest that will absolutely heal a lot in each turn. Let's see, you go for the you go for the Agency of Discipline and partway down the Xenorite path line. Hey, see, he shut himself down, and he is gone. And we have won. Well, we've won this engagement. We still haven't won the whole tome, but that'll happen soon. So yeah, signs of a firefight cover this chamber. Both Gauss fire and rad rifle shots. It is likely the lost Skitari unit passed through this way, fighting a running battle with pursuing Necrons. Let's just check the chamber over. Oh, that's not good. The Gohort spends more time than they can really afford thoroughly scouring the chamber. They find little of note except to confirm that the Skitari unit fell back under fire and is still to be found deeper in the tomb. Okay. Hey, cognition, I just guessed. Now, it's a bit of a detour, but let's do one more fight before we do the final battle. looks like we're just backtracking all the way back to the start. And let's go here. Yeah, it's interesting looking over Legends stuff. It's also kind of sad. Like, so many things could be not Legends in 10th edition, and whole armies have got gutted. But at least it provides rules for things like your Legends for the Imperial Guard. You've got the Valkyrie Skytalon that does it actually have the proper transport rules on it? Get lost. Acrobat advertising. For your damn AI, I don't need abominable intelligence on my computer, thank you. Especially while, you know, it's not so much intelligence as algorithmic system and slight programming. But I really don't need my computer to argue with me more than technology already does. Skytalon has the... Oh, where was I? I thought I saw... Ah, I skipped it. Okay. Has the ability to transport either a Triaros or Walker model. Now, does that include Triaros Venator? Because I like the Venator. The Aquila Lander is Legends, which is no real surprise because it got discontinued utterly. It's a shame. I actually really want that in plastic. It's a gorgeous design. Ooh, ouch. He is getting bullied. And of course he goes first. The other one takes a bit more physical damage, so takes a bit more. Yeah, the other one takes a lot of physical damage. I'll hit him with that. They both take damage though, so that's good. Let's just absolutely eviscerate them. How much health have you got left? You're really not doing well, are you? Yeah, let's take that one out. Give back one cognition. Now, I am just going to go to here, grab this. Let's reel the Necron's HP at least. I'm gonna have to use this. Now let's just do that one first. Damage. Let's hit him with some solid damage. Ouch. And then let's have the medic heal everyone up. And let's do that at the start anyway. But yeah, the Aquila Lander gets the option of either a multi-laser, heavy bolt, or autocannon. Not that you really are taking it for the autocannon. You're taking it for the transport capacity of 12, and the option to transport some Ogren. You can transport 3 Ogren in it. You probably don't want to. Oh, the Dominus is in there. Dominus Armoured Siege Bombardiers Legends. That's kind of sad. Gorgon's Legends, no surprise. If they haven't discontinued it by now, they probably will soon. It's a shame though. I want the Gorgon in plastic, because I want to run 3 of them full of infantry up the board. Especially now that Krieg are all pretty much all in plastic as of soon. Like, sure, the heavy weapons teams and command squads haven't come out yet, and the Krieg box are all still unavailable. Like, I say unavailable, they're not accessible outside of the box, and the box is expensive. I toyed with getting it, but I couldn't get it through a stockist that would have made it affordable, so I had to bail on the idea. Now, I don't think no, you're not going to make the way up there that easy. So that sets off that. You can go there. Now, our other one can go here because I need someone to grab the cognition at the start. What's in the middle? Oh, that's surprising. Where's the other enemy? Because I'm sure there was another... I thought there was another one of those Praetorians. Oh, also, it'd be kind of cool if we got a hybrid Mordian Praetorian kit. Like, I know GW don't like doing multi-regiment kits, but let's be real. Praetorians were always a modification of the Mordian sculpt. So it'd be kind of cool if GW, you know, went with that. They may not want to, because I don't think they can truly copyright the Praetorian's design, unless they truly update it. Plus, Wargames Atlantic already did the, what is it, Iron Bulldogs or something? Their version of Space English, of pit helmeted British troops in space. Yeah, as far as legend stuff, do I have one for Mechanicus? Yes, I do. It doesn't have much. It has the Tech Priest thing from Blackstone Fortress. That is, I believe, a separate unit now. Oh wait, no, it's the Servitor with what is its rank? With the grav gun on it. Single Servitor. Yeah, the Gorgon's Legends, Krieg Grenadier Squad is Legends. That's kind of a shame, given, you know, they brought out the car skin for Cadians. Would have made sense for them to bring out the Grenadier Squad for Krieg. Ah, you're weak to energy damage. That's fine. I can light you up like a Christmas tree, or like the 4th of July. But yeah, the Krieg Grenadier Squad can have up to 2 of any weapon, and the rules don't block them from taking 2 of the same weapon, which is kind of cool. One of the following compositions, 9, the Krieg Grenadier Squads can be taken in one of 2 formats, not a sergeant and 9 grenadiers, or 1 grenadier sergeant and 7 grenadiers and 1 heavy weapons team. The heavy weapons team has a heavy flamer. Funny enough though, the new Krieg flamers look like heavy flamers. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Oh, that's where that bastard is. I wondered where this prick was hiding. Let's go say hello. Ah, that's beneficial. Is there anything to grab more cognition off? No, there isn't. That's a shame. Let's just do some damage. Some. Nearly rips him in half. Okay. That's done some serious damage to him, so that'll dissuade him from being too much of a problem. Oh right, you're in combat with the enemy, aren't you? Oh hey, you can do that. Let's just light this guy up. There we go. If your model... Okay, Grenadier Squad rule. If a model from your army with the leader ability can be attached to a Death Corps of Krieg unit, it can be attached to this one. Okay. That's pretty standard. Storm Chimera. That's Chimera without the last guns. Don't know if the command vehicle rules that are here are the same as the new codex, because I haven't checked. But I can. Thank you, Mordian. Eventually I'll get a physical copy of the codex, but that requires money, because I'm not paying through the nose for eBay. I looked at getting a codex off eBay, but it's just too expensive. This Chimera's mobile command vehicle. The same? Okay, so in your command phase, one officer model embarked within this. So this is reading the Storm Chimera rules. In your command phase, one officer embarked within this model, within this transport, can issue orders even though it is not on the battlefield. When doing so, measure from the transport. Versus Codex, which is command phase. Oh, okay, it's the same. But yeah, in the Taurox versus Chimera debate, if you can call it that, it's usually just people's reason for hating the Taurox. My main thinking with the Taurox is it's the squad transport that you're using just for infantry units. The Chimera is what you use for the heavier, for the commanders and specialists and heavier units that you want to be able to hide behind the larger profile of the Taurox, because the Taurox is tall. Like I'd be running, like I have in the past run, 2 Tauroxes and a Chimera to shift armoured fist units, or a veteran platoon as I kind of considered them. That was, I can't remember at this point if it was just 2 infantry squads and a 2 infantry squads and a command squad as part of a normal platoon, or whether it was a second company command squad and 2 veteran squads. Because I'm thinking back to like bloody 7th edition. But it was fun. You know what? I'm keeping him there. I need that cognition. Haha, not a good idea. Running somewhere else would have been a smart plan, mate. Let's just remove that. Let's take away the mystery. Yeah, not surprised it didn't do much. You know what? Let's just fill the gauge. But yeah, the thing I find problematic about the Storm Chimera is the lack of the twin heavy bolter. Storm Chimera used to be twin-linked heavy bolter or autocannon, and now it's just a glorified Chimera. Oh no, by default it has the autocannon, but it can't take twin heavy stubber. Not twin heavy stubber, sorry. It can't take the twin heavy bolter, which is a shame, because I like the twin heavy bolter. But I actually have the turret for a Storm Chimera, so that might be something I do in future. The Centaur's in here as well. Blistering transport. Units can disembark from this transport even if after it has advanced. Units that do so count as having a normal move, made a normal move that phase and cannot declare a charge the same turn, but otherwise behave normally. It can take a hunter killer missile and it's equipped with 2 heavy stubbers. Neat. Oh, it can take up. The unit can take transport capacity of 6. It has transport capacity 6, not 5. So you could actually stick to heavy weapons teams in it, and then you look at the new bloody Krieg heavy weapons rules, and they're 7 models, so they can't use this. It seems that GW Design, when they updated the Krieg, went, you know what? It's like, what can we do to screw with Krieg players? I know, let's make it so Centaurs still can't take heavy weapons squads. I mean, technically you can fit the normal, or should I say Cadian, but not Cadian ones in, but still. Any other rules? I mean, movement 10 for the Centaur's pretty good. Macarius Omega. Overwhelming short range firepower each time this model makes an attack. That targets the closest eligible enemy unit. Reroll hit rolls of 1 and reroll wound rolls of 1. Oh, that is nasty. Just treat the plasma blast gun as a flamer. Practically like it's a flamer. Well, I mean, that's not how flamers work in 40k, but still it's fun. I don't really... I haven't got anyone with energy damage, so I don't really need to. You're going to be a problem. This problem is about to be non-existent. See? Non-existent. It's a shame it took cognition, but, well, +2 cognition at the same time. Let's get rid of him. Now, I'm going to charge you down here. And get rid of you this turn. Be gone. Yeah. One shot at him. Figured. I mean, it's not as much of an achievement as one turning the final boss of this game. Have done it. It's funny, but not always. But yeah, like I have actually one-turned the end boss. It isn't, I think, possible to one-shot the end boss, which is kind of a shame. Now, I'm doing that so that I can bring up the generator so that someone can take it. Probably the medic. How far up can you go? Far enough. Let's just grab that and continue. Sorry about that. Do I have audio? I'm sorry. I'm going to introduce a audio loop echoing if I do, because I need to check. This could just ruin the quality of the video and could well screw me over. I'll just push that back to the main menu. Do I have audio? Yes, I do. Good. Sorry about that, guys. Just pulled the microphone, the headset out, so yeah, while adjusting position. That will do damage. Goody. Now, it concerns me how long you take to get anywhere. Okay, he can't go anywhere this turn, so it's not really worth it to go anywhere. Let's reveal stats. Yeah, Icarus Omega is neat. The Omega Pattern Plasma Blast Gun, range 60, attacks 2d6. Normal mode or standard mode is blast. Hits on a 4+, strength 8, AP -2, damage 2. The blast, the overcharged or supercharged version has the hazard. On top of that has hazardous. Instead is strength 9 and AP -3 and damage 3, which is a thing. Can you take sponsons? Yeah, you can take sponsons. Autocannons, heavy flamers, or heavy bolters, and can take a single storm bolter or heavy stabber. Hey, Stuggy's Tank Destroyer. The Stuggy's Laser Destroyer. They really just had to name it after the Forge World, despite the fact that, you know, the Tank Destroyer has dated back since before I think GW created Forge World Stygys. Also, fun fact, Stygys are the Xenoride Forge World. But yeah, it is 72-inch range. Attacks 2. Oh, that's not good. Strength 14. Damage -4. Well, no, AP -4, sorry. And damage is D6 +3. So if this thing hits, it's going to do a lot of damage. And wounding damage 1 to 4 wounds remaining. Subtract 1 from the hit roll. Tank Hunter, each time this model makes a ranged attack that targets a vehicle, add 1 to the wound roll. Oh, that's good, I think. It can take either a heavy stubber or a storm bolter, and also both it and the one before got to take a hunter killer. Rain and Rafus from Blackstone Fortress are here. They've got the... They only have one... Okay. Is it just one sniper rifle? Rain has sniper rifle, stub pistol, and close combat weapon. Reyes has demolition charge, stub pistol, close combat weapon. Sniper rifle is a sniper rifle. The Krieg Quartermaster Cadre Squad. This is a unit I wanted in plastic. Just having a Medicae unit is a really useful thing. The Quartermaster's pistol is a las pistol, a ballistic skill 3 las pistol. Medicae scalpels are weapons 5, weapon skill 5+. Attacks. Oh no, strength 3 AP. 0 damage 1 and attacks 1. Quartermaster close combat weapon is that. It has servitors. But yeah, Medicae med packs. If this unit contains one or more Medicae servitors, models in this unit have feel no pain. Oh, it's only this unit? Yeah, Medicae, Revenant equipped with Quartermaster's pistol, close combat weapons. The servitors are equipped with the Medicae scalpel. Oh, it can actually be attached to units, so Death Corps of Krieg Infantry Squad. Or the Infantry Squad. Yeah, yeah, these should have been in plastic, because, yeah, the Guard could really use Medicae units. The Atlas Recovery Vehicle, the Lehman Russ that tows things instead of shooting things. Vehicle recovery, in your movement phase, select one Astra military vehicle within 3 inches of this model. That vehicle regains D3 lost wounds each time. Each model can only be selected for this ability once per turn. Okay, that's fair. Huh, the Saber weapons platform. An alternative spot to put your twin heavy stubbers. But this one isn't the broken heavy stubbers like in the Krieg heavy weapons team. Yeah, I'm saying it, those things are absurdly strong. Hey, took him down. Like, those things hit harder than heavy bolters. That's not right. Someone on the rules team really someone on the team at GW really want you to buy the thing. What a surprise, but I'm going to be honest, it is ridiculous that they do more damage than heavy bolters. Hey, they got rid of him. He took damage. Now let's move him to here, because we're going to need that cognition in a moment. So much for this detail and not taking ages. Now that shield is down, that one is up. Okay. Push up to here. But yeah, the Saber by default, what's it armed with? By default is equipped with twin heavy bolters. Why would you swap out the... Oh no, you can have a Saber with one. Oh no, yeah, it's twin heavy bolter. Twin las cannon or twin autocannon, or you can give it a defense searchlight. What does that do? Defense searchlight. At the start of your shooting phase, you can select one enemy within 24 inches and that is visible to the bearer until the end of the phase. That unit cannot have the benefit of cover. It's just blinding. It's like Red Reaper light. Yes, that is a Mass Effect reference. Yeah, this unit can. Oh, I don't have to move them all to an evacuation area. That's good. I was worried I did. -4. That's still not great, but this is a fortification. The unit can be selected to target range. Be selected as the target for range attacks, but each time such an attack is made, unless it is made with a pistol, subtract 1 from the hit roll. Wait, what? You get more accuracy with pistols? I mean, if you're fighting this with the Krieg heavy weapons team, your 48-inch range las pistol's gonna do a lot of work. Far out, that's funny. Look at the data sheet for the Krieg heavy weapons team. You don't take it for the heavy weapons, you take it for the 48-inch range las pistol. It's just, that just remains funny. But yeah, we're still going to be on 2, alertness level 2 then, for this final fight here. Yeah, the second thing for it, this models in this unit do not need to take desperate escape tests due to falling back while battle shocked, except for those that will move over enemy models when doing so. I'm sorry, this unit can move? Since when can this unit move? This unit can't move. Elysian Sentinels, nice. Meteoric Descent. When this model is set up in the battlefield, on the battlefield using the Deep Strike rule, Deep Strike ability, it can perform a meteoric descent. If it does so, this model can be set up anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 3 inches horizontally away from enemy units. But until the end of the turn, it is not eligible to declare a charge. You're not taking this thing to charge. You're taking this thing to airdrop it in with a double shot, with the 2-shot, well, with the multi-melter. That's what you're doing. You're bringing this thing in to drop it in next to something with the multi-melter and just immolate it. Like, I know it can take other weapons, but the multi-melter is what you take it for. Elysian Sniper Squad. How many? Oh, the unit comp is 3 sniper teams. Oh, okay, so... Sniper Squad. Every model is equipped with a las gun, a sniper rifle, and a close combat weapon. Heavy mortar team. That's now rendered irrelevant with the new strength 9 heavy mortar. Or at least I think it was strength 9. Who was that? With the new artillery teams having the heavy mortar is now, oh no, it's strength 8. The strength 8 heavy mortar there, or you can run a strength 6 heavy mortar with the heavy mortar team. I think I know what most people are going to run, even if they use the heavy mortar for it. It'd be easy enough to set up that. Hey, the Armageddon Pattern Medusa. What's its main gun do? I mean, the Armageddon Pattern Basilisk's going to be relevant later in the year, hopefully. I'll get around to doing it, because I've got the templates from White Dwarf, of all places, to make a Armageddon Pattern Basilisk. And I've got a scrap Basilisk that's getting turned into one. Now, let's move our stealth units up on that side. Let's move our combat units down this way. Medusa, the Medusa siege cannon is strength 12. Okay. Damage 4, which that is respectable. AP minus 2 and 36 inches. Decent. Pardon me arguing with Acrobat. Oh right, the quad launcher team. What's the quad launcher do in the old rules? So old rules it's strength 5. It's range 48, strength 5, damage 1, and ballistic skill 4+. What is the one for the new ordnance team? Heavy quad launch, strength 5, political skill 5 plus, attacks 2d6, damage 1. So I believe it, yeah, it's better, I think. Or is it the same? Let's just compare it. Both are indirect fire. Oh, one's twin linked. Both 48 inch. Both are. One's hitting on 4s, but there's. But I don't see. There could be a keywords thing that stops them from being able to fire at full ballist at full shot, but accuracy wise I think the other one's slightly better, but otherwise they're relatively same weapon. They're both strength 5, they're both damage 1. Okay, so the heavy mortar got a glow up with the new codex, but not the quad mortar. That's fair. The quad mortar was something that was hated by everyone, I think. Like, a lot of people hated fighting, think, hey, the Arvis is here. The Arvis doesn't have weapons. Like, I know the new kit's giving it a multi-laser for Solar Auxilia, but like, why would you bother? Just keep the thing without guns. It's an Arvis. If you're that desperate that you're using the multi-laser, you're doing something wrong. Badly. Oh no, this is the... Oh damn it, I meant to use the medic. Let's just... I mean, we've got full cognition, let's push up here. But yeah, the Arvis can transport 12 models. Ogre and Count take up this. Oh no, it can't transport Ogre nor artillery. That's a shame. A transport that drops Ogre would be absurdly useful. Oh, I picked up a seed. While spray priming. Yeah, let's just stick you there. Let's just end turn. Ah, you round. Yes, I'm doing things to make sure that I'm functioning, that I can continue talking to you. I realise my streams aren't, you know, hyperactive, and while I am both on the ADHD spectrum and the autism spectrum, I am not one of the kind of loud versions, like, you know, Maxor or I think Anti-Kleptor. Which I don't know much about Anti-Kleptor. I've enjoyed his streams, but not his streams, his Total War videos. They've been fun. Let's stick one of those there. Stick that there. Hey, that gets to attack first. He might even get to attack again. Now, let's blast both of them. So I need one of them to disappear. And I don't care which. Well, can you take all cognition from a source? You can only take one. Dang it. That's a shame. I mean, this is the final battle. I could use that. Now, let's bring you over here then. Smack. You gonna try and run away? Yeah! He only moved one space. That didn't do it. That's frustrating, because... Oh no, I can use this to get him away. Leave. So I need to get someone on the other side of that. It's just... There is a problem. I can't get him over. Oh wait, yes I can. No, I can't. It doesn't let you stand in the shield gate, which is frustrating. Let's heal him up. 6 repaired. Oh no, you're the only one that needs healing. Okay. I'll take that. That's frustrating. Oh no, he picks on the one that can fight back. Not so frustrating. Should go after the Xenorite weapon for him though. Hey, that's right, the Vendetta's in this because GW couldn't be bothered releasing it in plastic. Anti-armor gunship rule. Each time range attack made with this model is allocated to a monster or vehicle, re-roll damage roll of 1. Okay. It gets 3 twin-link las cannons. Vendetta twin las cannons are strength 12, damage d6 plus 1, and AP minus 3. Yeah, that's fine. At least they're twin-linked. Hellstrike missiles are, or missile rack is anti-fly plus 2. Or 2 plus. That is useful. It is equipped with 3 twin las cannons. You can choose to swap out one of them for. You can choose to swap out 2 of them for Hellstrike racks. If you're using this thing as anti-air, you're probably doing badly. Oh hey, my favourite anti-tank. That's probably not going to get a plastic kit. The Minotaur. I love me a Minotaur. Movement 10, that's pretty good. Now, let's buff him. I realise I'm being a bit distracted by 40k. Oh, I can't... That was dumb. Well, just poke you back a step. You are staying in range. I will not broker any other. I will not broker any other option. Now. Might as well make sure that that one gets a decent amount of damage. I'm probably going to keep this one here. Oh, crap, I probably should have moved him. Now, he's going to bully the... Oh no, he's bullying the medic. Okay. Air Monitor, Twin Earth Shaker, Ballistic Skill 4+, D6 plus 3 attacks, Strength 8, AP minus 2, damage 2. So unless I'm missing something, this thing hits pretty well. It's equipped with armored tracks as well. The armored tracks are 3 attacks at weapon skill 4+, strength 6, damage 1. You're not ramming this thing into enemies, you're keeping this thing back to fire it, to just deliver punishing salvos or twin-linked Earthshaker cannon shots. I plan on making one, but yeah, I'm not a fan of how so many cool things are in Legends. Death Rider Commissar, kind of a shame that's Legends. I would have liked that in plastic. Sentinel Powerlifter, I can understand that not being in plastic. It's equipped with a Powerlifter, which is essentially a Power Fist. Start makes a charge. I'll check that in a moment. Hey, he gets to attack now. That didn't take him out, but it did reduce something. Let's damage him out. Yes! Now, let's use the other one. Geez, HP 19, that's a bit rough. Ooh, that punched him hard. He's down to damage 6. I can take him out this turn. I'm tempted to let him have his turn, but I'm not going to. It's too late anyway. Would have hit him with, needed to have hit him with that beforehand. Okay. Oh, I lost my Skitari. Oh well. I'm not as precious with my Skitari as Halo players are with Marines. Oh man, the lengths people go to keep their Marines alive. I mean, I totally respect it. Oof, that's rough. Could totally heal him up. How much health has the other tech priest got? Let's use that. Let's just heal that troop up because I want him charging up the field to be a threat. Let's just push that one out of the way. +4 move. There's nothing that can take out that thing right here, which is fine. I'm going to move him up here. As useful as having him within range of that cognition is, it means he's also not in a position to be of much use. And besides, I'm about to use him. First of all, let's find out what your HP is. Low enough that I can do this. Get out of my way. So, get out of me way, you Xenos filth. That's a bit mean. They're not flayed ones. Yeah, your Sentinel Powerlifter is attacks 3, weapon skill 4+, strength 10, AP -2, damage 3. You're hitting people with essentially box lifting claws. Oh, Manticore platform. I remember these. These used to have a wild array of weapons. Back in the old APOC days, it got like 3 different choices of weapon. Now, let's just use that. Bit of a waste, I know, but let's just move you all up here. Or let's move you up here. Oh, you think I've got no cognition? Bad news. I in fact have cognition. I also don't have a death wish for him, so let's just run him back there. Charge! Oh, oops. Oh well, when the enemy moves he'll get taken out. Oh no, just damaged. Still. And then new round means I can bring in new troops. Why is there 2 servo skulls there? Yeah, Ferocious Barrage. Each time this model makes an attack with storm vehicle rockets that target an enemy unit that contains 5 or more models, you can re-roll the hit roll. Nice. Reinforced cover. Each time a ranged attack is allocated to this model, if that model is not fully visible to every model in the attacking unit because of this. Oh no. What? Each time a ranged attack is allocated to a model, if that model is not fully visible to every model in the attacking unit because of this fortification, that model has a benefit of cover. Oh, you can hide behind it. Okay. So because enemies not while an enemy is only within engagement range of more than one fortification, this unit can only be selected for use with pistols. Ah, yeah, it's fortification rules. It can't move. Yeah, toughness 10, 3 up save, 8 wounds, 7 leadership, OC 2. I could drop this on an objective. Wouldn't mean much, but like, can you actually drop things on objectives? But yeah, the Storm Eagle rockets that it's got, I don't know how similar they are to the new ones, but these ones are strength 10, d6 plus 1 and damage 3 with an AP -2. It has close combat weapons. I'm sorry, it says melee weapons, close combat weapons. It has close combat weapons. Not last time I looked. Hydra platform, that's probably what I'd stick on an objective, if I can physically plant it there. I'm not sure what the rule around deployment and objectives is. But yeah, it's anti-fly 2+, which will hurt against anything that can fly. It's quad autocannons, attacks 4, that's pretty that's awful. I mean, it isn't as bad as it could be, but still, it's not great. Strength 9 though. Hey, the Griffin's still got rules. Love me a griffin. It's weaker than heavy mortar these days, but still cute. Griffin heavy mortar is not doing well. Still indirect fire is pretty decent. Oh, it might be the indirect fire rule that gave it the -1. I haven't read the 10th ed rules. The most it can take is a storm bolt or a heavy stubber, and it can replace the heavy bolter with a heavy flamer for whatever reason. Hey, Earthshaker platform. Good boom. Milari riders. That'd be cool in plastic, but I don't think GW will go for that because they don't want to be releasing models that look kind of a bit like, you know, the that can be misinterpreted or mispainted as, you know, the as real world insurgents, or at least that's my understanding. Now, normally I'd be worried about that effect. Hey boys, you're going down. Oh, I might just stand here then and do it from there. That's unfortunate. No matter. Hey! That did something. Poor servitor. Good thing I put the shield up. Hey! The Mulari riders actually behave like Rough Riders used to. Sorry about that. Rough Riders used to be special weapons squads. Like, they used to be fast-moving special weapons units. Now they're predominantly just charging with lancers, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Now, let's eradicate them. That did something. That's still gonna do something. There we go. I think that got rid of them. Yep, that won the day. Goody. Yeah. Hey, Salamander has rules in this. The scout vehicle, and hopefully the command vehicle too. Scout vehicle has an autocannon on it, and the command vehicle has a heavy flamer in place where the autocannon would be. It has the ability to go in at reserves, which is neat. Oh, whoops! I skipped it. A natural curiosity for all matters fleshy, as I understand it. It is to be hoped that she can parlay data she gathered into making these bionics safe for widespread use among our Skitari. I don't think I'll be volunteering for them. The Necrons are bad enough. But if I were to pick the most terrifying thing about Silver Tenebris, it would be Ferrosurgeon Calix. She is on our side. A fact for which I am very grateful. Triaros. Oh, Triaros has got the turbo boost ability, which means each time this model advances, do not make an advance roll for it, instead just add 6 to the move characteristic. Nice, so you can floor this thing across 18 inches of the board. This thing can be equipped with, has the option for heavy flamer, Tiara's grenade launcher, which has, or Tiara's grenade launcher, which has two options: your frag mode, which is strength 4 but does d6 attacks, or your grenade mode, or your crack mode, which does 2 attacks but at strength 9 and d3 damage. Also can take hunter-killer missiles. I thought this model could be equipped with 2. It's modelled that way. The Venator is cool. The Venator's the one you want. And it's the one that's easy to build at the moment. Well, I say easy, it still requires conversion. That I would like to do at some point. Like, I'm waiting on Legends data sheets before I add any more Melkadors into my collection. Now, energy armor. Choose between one of 2 canicles. Troops gain 2 damage for the next attack, or they gain +2 physical and +2 energy armor. Yeah, we'll go with that. Upgrade cost. Cognition canisters, or cognition canisters have 1 less cooldown. It's too bad that now, how much does that cost? Still only costs 1. Good. I'll take that, only costing 1. Let's stick that in. Let's stick a buzzsaw on. Really wish I had the Medicae tool. Until I've got better gear, he's got that already, he's got that, and he's got that. He really isn't equipped for, you know, combat, is he? He's not got any ranged weapons on him. I'll do that next deployment for him, after the next deployment. Actually, what I want to check... No, you haven't got that. You've got that. Okay. Void Admiral. Ah, that explains where the Medicae tool is. Corrupted King. I gain extra deployment stuff. So yeah. I'll do boss fights. I'll do boss fights as a separate stream. Once I've leveled my tech priest up a bit more. Mission. I don't really want to do Constellations of Madness tonight. Destroy the key reanimation chamber. Okay, that might be for the next one. Let's do this. Okay, let's bring you. Who? Good news for once, Magos. My Skitari scouts have identified a reanimation chamber in the tomb of Equipus. It's more than just another sarcophagus. This machine is being used to repair and even resurrect fallen Necrons. Combat doctrine states such a resource should be denied to the enemy. My thinking too, Magos. My Skitari are tied up holding the line in the tomb, but a surgical strike against this reanimation machine could cripple the enemy's ability to keep pressure on us. There's much that needs our attention on Silver Tenebris, Abdomina, but if it is possible to see this reanimation device destroyed, it shall be done. Yeah, Taurus Venator gets, by default, either the option of twin las cannon or twin multi-laser. Why would you give this thing multi-lasers? you want this thing with las cannons just rip-roaring across the battlefield. Oh boy, map causes screaming. From the data acquired on the tomb thus far, I extrapolate the reanimation chamber is in the depths of the tomb and heavily defended. Of course, Megos. Would you expect anything less? The Omnissiah is pleased to see obstacles in our path, for by overcoming them we learn more. Thus, through hardship, the totality of knowledge grows. I'll try to bear that in mind. Yeah, with Kepper on that one. Hey, Salamander command vehicle's still around. Yeah, heavy star. It's got the option of heavy bolter and heavy flamer. It can not swap the heavy bolter for a heavy flamer as well. Can take on to killer or heavy stubber, so you can have a 2-gun one. I do want to conversion build one of these at some point. A strange sight greets the cohort in this chamber. A Necron warrior appears to be fused into the wall as if teleported into it. It looks unlike a teleporter accident, which is not unknown when using this unpredictable technology. Still, it's the first time you've seen a Necron fall victim to such a thing. The cohort approaches the Necron cautiously to make sense of what happened to it. However, rad tags detect exotic and harmful radiation around the Necron, perhaps a consequence of whatever strange event fused it to the wall. They fall back from the chamber and leave the Necron alone, having learned that Necron technology has its own foibles. I mean, enemy teleporters malfunctioning is not a bad thing for us. Yeah, Auspex Surveyor. Each time this model has shot one enemy hit by one or more of its attacks until the end of the phase cannot benefit from cover. Ooh, or that unit cannot benefit from cover, but yeah, that is potentially very useful. Give it a heavy stubber and let it light up. Do rules allow us to split fire from units? Because if so, light up 2 targets. Hey, Stormhammer still has rules. Although they are legends, I wish they weren't. This area of the Tomb of Ecropus is haunted by auditory hallucinations. The Skitari have reported them, and now the cohort hears distant screaming and human muttering in an unknown language. It could be related to the reanimation chamber, or perhaps some form of mind-altering radiation. System check. Thorough prayer. Try to record. The cohort sets up direct transmission relay to the Celestis Metallicum, which is able to record snatches of the hallucinations. Data is clearly of Necron origin, but nothing more about its prevalence can be ascertained. Better than nothing. Turian Stormhammer cannon has D6 attack, 3d6 attacks, ballistic skill 4, strength 12, AP minus 2, damage 3, and 72-inch range. It's going to hit stuff. It also has a 48-inch range version of the battle cannon, but makes up for it by being twin-linked, which is neat. This thing gets sponsons that can be all manner of things. Can take heavy stubber or storm bolter. But yeah, it has 7 multi-lasers because 6 is not enough. One of those multi-lasers is on the turret next to the main gun. The multi-laser, it can swap out these weapons for 7 heavy bolters. Small 7 multi-lasers can be replaced with one of the following. It's a shame you can't mix and match the loadout like you can in previous editions, but not currently. I think that's the end of that data of the Legends sheet for them, for the Guard. As for Legends for the Imperial Agents, first set of Legends data sheets is Blackstone Fortress related, so you have the UR-25 Imperial robot slash Man of Iron. Now, what I would have loved for the Man of Iron would have been for there to be the option to take squads of them, or to take more of them, like not just have it be that. Now we might get that with if Dark Mechanicus ends up coming out in plastic for 30k, and we might see them being for 30k, which would be kind of cool still. But I'm kind of sad that it's an epic hero because it means you can only field one of them. Got Niam Shard, that's the character with the 3 pistols. How many attacks does this model get? 4 attacks with 3 pistols. Well, no, with 2 pistols, sorry. We've got Jarek, Janus Jarek, which is the Blackstone Fortress character. Oh hey, it's the Immortal with the twin barrel version, the nastier version. It's wild that we have that we encounter this one late on in the game, regardless of your playthrough. But the other loadout of Immortal, which doesn't have this length of introduction, ends up getting introduced first. Yes. Why has... Because like you look at the dialogue here, it's clear that this was meant to be early dialogue, but I think they realised this enemy type is too heavy. Too hard for beginner players to deal with. Why he locked us away from his Necron studies, I do not know, but it is fueling my emotional receptors with frustration. His naming of this Necron is, however, helpful. Loaded, personal recording, subject, immortal, subject. It's far more resilient than warrior class. They also show signs of cognition, where warriors possess none. Sightings of them blurting out what seem to be direct and basic orders, proof of some cognition. Be aware of the terror dist Malek safe file corrupted. Yeah, you got the damned legionaries in there for Imperial agents, which that's cool. I would love to conversion build a squad of these. Might have to buy a Packer Mark III and convert them up with some green stuff. Need to get better at sculpting flames first. Now, I want to put them first. Just move you to there. Stick you there. Now, because I want to move them down. Yeah, I can't do anything with you. Can, however, do something with you. So let's get you into close combat with this. This abominable monstrosity. So, hello, beastie. See, that's not needed yet. That's because that's what I was trying to use, but I selected the wrong tool. Kind of heavy use of cognition, but still useful. Let's grab that. Now, let's run you all the way. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna have to just... It'll auto-trigger the intruder protocols thing in a moment. Well, we'll see, does it? Huh, I thought it would have. Cool. Happy for it not to. He takes damage to physical too. Too bad for him. I'm not interested in hitting him with it. I'm very interested in taking out this console though. That's what the other one coming down is going to be for as well. Let's just grab their details. Bit of a nuisance, but workable. You are a bit more of a nuisance because you don't have much. Let's get rid of the console. I'm going to move you up to here. Take him down. Oh wow, that did some damage. Not enough, but some. Hey, he dodged! And somehow the tech priest up there doesn't get wiped out. The way these Necrons are swarming, one might think we aren't welcome. Yes, I will, mate. What's his name? Jokes. Yeah. Inquisitor and Terminator armor. Huh, they're no longer assigned to the Order Melius. That's cool. Easy enough to build. I mean, especially now that we've got the Terminators are kind of more common. Although, the hard part's the Psychic Hood, but with some modification you could probably use the Librarian from one of the starter sets. Yeah, I can bring him up now. Let's push him all the way up here to be as much of a menace as I can get him to be. Hopefully I don't trigger an alarm in so doing. Is that enough to take him out? If it isn't, it will be in a moment. There we go. Yeah, the mod does have the psychic keywords, so yeah, making it so it has a psychic hood in there. Actually, do psychic hoods even have rules these days? Power for rosettes. Each time this model unit would target, each time you target this model's unit with a stratagem, roll a d6 on 3+, you gain 1 CP. Hey, you're gaining back a CP, that's useful. He can be attached to a number of units. Can replace a Storm Bolter with a combi weapon. This model's blessed wardings can be replaced with Psychic Gifts and Psychic Shockwave. So if this model takes Psychic Gifts, Inquisitorial melee weapon can be replaced with a Force weapon. This model can replace its Storm. If it has the gifts, it can take a side cannon. That's pretty useful. Inquisitor and Terminator Karamazov, that's the Throne-bound Prankster, isn't it? Yep. I say prankster as if I'm not just referencing TTS. I wouldn't mind making that model. Eisenhorn has rules. Didn't Eisenhorn just get discontinued last year? Eisenhorn should have been released in plastic, let's be honest, not the random unknown Inquisitor. For the Order Xenos, we should have got Eisenhorn as a plastic character. Who knows, we might yet. But as far as kill teams are concerned, ones I'd like to see are for the Imperial Guard. I want to see some of the other regiments, some of the less popular regiments. Like I said, less popular, but they were still popular enough to stay in production up until like 8th edition. But yeah, I'd love to see a Tolarian kill team, a Vostroyan kill team. I especially want to see Vostroyan. Vostroyan I want an army of, but I'm not paying for the medals. I'm half tempted to go down the Wargames Atlantic route for them, but also not. That was dumb. Let's just leave him there. Let's charge you down to here. It's a shame that didn't take him out. We've got the medic here now. Do I want to take the medic over and have him fight something else? Yes I do. At least all his attacks are going to be free this turn. That's helpful. 3 damage. Still got far out 30 HP. I'm going to need these Arc Scourges. And I need them to perform, which they're not wanting to. He'll move and... oh no, he's smart enough to stay still. Yeah, Karamazov I'd love to have. Kill Team Cassius has got rules. I'm happy they're still around. There's a lot of Deathwatch stuff in this list, which I'm not really going to talk about much because Deathwatch got a massive update. After the back in December, so I'll talk about. Actually, will I talk about their army list? Maybe, maybe not. I can poke him a lot. Let's just poke him into a corner. It's like the subtle way of taking him down. Continuous poking. Still would take a long time, so I might blow cover at some point. I say some point. I'll probably just drop in a servitor. Or he just walks away. He's down. Or not. That's frustrating. Demon Host has Unholy Gaze as a ranged weapon, which is a psychic power. It also has Warp Grasp as a melee weapon. Yeah, Unholy Gaze, attacks 3, ballistic skill 4+, strength 8. Oh, this is an anti-tank option. Damage 2, oh no, AP -2, damage D3, so it's not going to do much. Bound Demon, while an Inquisitor model is leading a unit that includes one or more Demon Hosts, objective characteristics of that Demon Host are 1. Okay. Rather than 0. Inquisitorial Retinue. If your army faction is not Agents of the Imperium, then for each unique pairing of Inquisitorial agents unit and one Demon Host unit occurring in your army, increase the maximum number of retinue units permitted by 1. Oh, okay. That's neat. Start of the battle formation stage. This unit can select. This unit can join one Inquisitor agent's unit from your army. It is being led by an Inquisitor. This unit cannot have more than one. A unit cannot have more than one Demon Host joined to it. That's fair. To have more than one Demon Host is probably not a good thing. Wait, can I split this unit up? Because this unit can have 1 to 2. Until the end of the phase, every model in this unit counts as being part of the bodyguard unit until the end of the battle. Okay, so I can actually have up to 2 in that unit. Nice. Jericho Weaponsmith, they can be assigned to the unit too, I believe. Agents unit, they can be assigned, but you'd be taking them as a separate. Jericho Weaponsmith have digital weapons, which, when scattered, a scattered version is a torrent weapon, doing D6 hits, strength 4, AP 1, or damage, no, AP 0, damage 1. Or your focused is a single attack, ballistic skill 4 plus strength 10, AP minus 1, and damage 3. Seriously, with how little anti-tank is in the codex, I feel like they should have been there by default. How much health is that? Oh no, he's gone. Okay. I can't do much with him right at this moment. But I can bring him over here. And then there's this whole thing on Deathwatch armor at the bottom. Now this is the older Legends PDF. I'm not. Well, no, I say older. It came out in September. The Imperial Agents. What's the other one? Oh no, I think that's the same one. It's just I've got 2 Legends documents for them. The Sisters Legends options are a Repressor, and the Battle Sanctum, and Crusaders, and Death Cult Assassins. And the Crusaders got absolutely clowned on in this, being reduced further down to 2 to 4, as opposed to Codex, which had them being up to 6, or the Beta Codex, which happened before the pandemic, had them at up to 10. I miss the Beta Codex. It was fun. I don't like the current Acts of Faith system. Yeah, the unaligned ones, I want to add some stuff into my Imperial Agents from, like, not so much the fortification stuff, but the fortifications will be useful. I want to add the amble. Just have a just random have a couple of amble in it. So you can include unaligned forces in your army. You can include unaligned forces in your army, even if they do not have the faction keyword you selected. So, the combined points value of unaligned units that you can include in your army depends on the size of the battle. For incursion, it's 250. For strike force, it's 500, and for onslaught, it's 1000. That's mostly relevant with fortifications. This unit's like 70 points, and it punches. It has a ranged weapon, which is... oh wait, no, that's the other thing. It has one option, which is Enormous Claws. Does 4 attacks, weapon skill 3, strength 6, AP minus 2, damage 3. Frenzy, though, each time an enemy unit is selected to shoot or fight after it has finished making its attacks. If one or more of those attacks targeted this model, and this model is not destroyed, it can fight as if it were in the fight phase. This thing is going to hurt in melee. The infection, Boreworm infection twice per battle at the end of your opponent's turn. If this model is not within engagement range, one or more. Let's just wipe him out. Oh. Did that not take him out? That'll take him out. let's just move back to here. Engagement range, reinforcements. You can remove this model. Oh no. If this model is not within engagement range with enemy units, you can remove this model from the battlefield and set it up. Oh. Bullworm infestation. Twice per battle at the end of your opponent's turn, this model can be set up. Set up. You can remove this model from the battlefield and set in the reinforcement step of your next movement phase. Set up anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 9 inches horizontally from enemy units, from enemy models. If the enemy ends, if the battle round ends and this unit, if the battle ends and this unit is not on the battlefield, it is destroyed. Place 2 bullworm tokens next to this model, removing 1 each time this ability has been used. Oh, okay, the bullworm things are the token creatures that come with it. Cool. A couple of amballs would be nice in an army. You got the archivist, that's the tech priest thing. I'm surprised that would be in this. Guardian drones, vengeance weapon batteries, Aegis defense line. Aegis defense line is something I actually want to make. Now I know we got a newer one with the Codex last edition, with the Guard Codex last edition, but I like the old one. But I like the idea of it more than the design. I've had a design rattling around in my brain for years, where I turn it into, where I essentially make a stained glass fortification. Now, do I want to stick a servitor in here? Yes, I do. In fact, want to stick a servitor in here. Now, let's just do that so he doesn't get, hopefully so he survives. Defense line, set this model up. All parts of this model must be within 1 inch of each other, while an infantry unit has the benefit of cover as a result of this fortification. See below, this model has a 4+ invulnerable save. Reinforced cover each time a ranged attack is allocated to a model that is not fully visible to every enemy model in that attack. What? So ranged attack is allocated. Oh yeah, because it's drawn a line of sight through this unit. So yeah, enemy can directly attack it. It also can have a quad gun or Icarus las cannon. Now let's just do that. Now I can push him up here, because I want to move him through and have him grab cognition off those batteries over there. How much HP has this thing got? Oh, this thing has a lot. That is not good. Far out. That did not do enough. Let's grab... cognition from over here. Let's take out 3. So I can still take him out, but it's gonna cost me. This thing gets me out of the rain, out of the line of sight of the turrets. That takes him down. Let's just push him there. And I'll have him go over to the terminal next turn. Now, Really should check out what the stats of that thing is, but if it... I was going to say, if it survives, then I will, but I don't need to. That did not do enough. That's still better than nothing, but not enough. Yep, not enough. Oh, he takes out the servitor. No matter, it's a servitor. I'm not precious about it. Now, let us just bully you. You know what? I'm gonna do this. And it takes him out of cover, but still does good amount of damage. And he'll get taken out in a moment anyway by the other tech priest. Who I am very deliberately keeping down here. There we go. Now, unfortunately, next turn's coming up. At least we'll fill the gauge. Hey, void shield generator's still got rules. The old Bastion does. Kind of would like for the Bastion to come back. Hey, the old Forge World Imperial Fortress has rules. I'd love to make one of these from scratch. Had designs, just haven't acted on them. Spindle Drone has rules. Castellum Strong Point, now there'd be an idea. So many weapon options. Castellum Strong Point shouldn't be unaligned. It's a Space Marine building. Let's see what the Ultramarines Legend rules are. Honor Guard, the old Honor Guard. Honor Guard, well, the Captain or Chapter Master is leading your army. He's leading this unit each time it attacks. Okay, Ultramarines Honor Guard. I would have thought they would have had the Tyrannic War Veterans set in there. That would have made sense. Space Marine Legends units, yeah. Land Raider Helios, I really liked the Helios. Helios Launcher. Attacks 3, Ballistic Skill 3 plus Strength 9, AP minus 1, Damage 3. Mortis Dreadnought. That's the one that takes 2 of the same ranged weapon. Hey, Demos Predator's in here. Have we got the Volkite rules? Got the Conversion Beamer. Got the Magma Cannon, Infernus Cannon, Blast Cannon. That's frustrating. Plasma Destroyer is there though. We don't have the Volkite, that's a shame. What's Infernus Cannon do? 2d6 attacks, Ballistic Skill NA because it's a torrent weapon, Strength 6, AP minus 1, Damage 1. Okay, still useful for Salamander. For Salamanders. Chaplain Venerable Dreadnought. That's something I'm sad about. I would love for a Chaplain Dreadnought to come back as a plastic kit. Now, let's push the turn back a bit, shall we? Okay then. Good. Now, what enemies are still around? Not many. We've still got a Necron warrior floating around. I just attacked the wrong feckin' thing. Okay, slash that thing and get rid of it, and then get out of the way. Because once I deal with that immortal, I'm bringing the tech priest up. I just want to get him out of the way of the turrets. Be gone. You're annoying. Thank you. Oh, that was dumb. I wanted to get that terminal. Ah well. Such a prize. Category rare. Desire. Want. Want it on my slab. Dissection imminent. One of the cohort picks up the Necron so it can be taken back to the Celestis Metallicon. A moment later it comes to life, raking the troop with with hard fingers and emitting heinous screeching noise. The rest of the cohort wrest the construct to the ground and destroy it with close-range fire. That's unfortunate. It would have been funny to capture it. Let's just not do the one mission that's on the other fight that's on the other side of the battlefield. Spiritual leader, Landspeeder Tempest. Oh hey, the Dawn of War Landspeeders. Chaplain Cassius, Curab, Cullen, the Risen. Hey, that brutal dreadnought with the twin assault cannons. Celestis Assault Ram. Kind of a shame that's not been released in plastic yet. It probably will be. We'll probably see it in plastic soon. Where do I want to send the scouts up? I'll send the scouts up first and keep the other two back. Given the presence of enemy ranged fire, let's keep these two together. Proceeds to immediately have to deal with enemy ranged fire. You are dealing with that. Oh, so he's weak to energy, is he? That's good. Really should consider putting the energy charger on here, but it gets too costly to use. Unless you go for the down the ranged discipline. I think it's called Dominus Path. Do I care enough? Look, that'll do damage anyway, and it'll wipe him out at the end of his turn. Actually, that's dumb, because he'll wipe him out at the end of his turn anyway. In a turn it moves anyway. I'm just going to move you to there, because I want you to stay in cover. And you are healing every tech priest. Sure, only one of them took damage last engagement, but that doesn't matter. He's gone. But more will show up. Now, you can charge all the way up there. Benefit of these two is I can just have them do the scan or destroy without being targeted. I think I still have to wipe out every Necron here anyway though, so it's not like I completely avoid combat. potentially silly because I'm running in past them. But it's not actually truly stupid because I can then proceed to steal from that cognition battery over there. So, yeah, or leech, one of the two. Enemies are deployed. Okay, let's grab that. Let's just target that thing and reduce the alertness level down. Poke. Let's grab that. And then let's grab that. It's kind of sad how much stuff is in Legends, but there is some cool stuff. I think Mechanicus have probably been the most shafted though. Well, actually they haven't. Imperial Agents and Guard have been the most shafted. Space Marines have as well. The Space Marines have gotten a lot of stuff from Legends. Oh, I wasn't in cover enough. Oh well. They're going to head down and discover just how dangerous one of the other tech priests down there is. It's not this one though. This one's just a field coordinator. Yeah, I figured they'd drop someone else out. Look, it's not worth deploying anyone just yet. It's worth removing him, so he can't come back. That immortal is looking a bit tough, and that's all of them, isn't it? Different shield types, of course, but still. Just now, because I know where the next one's going to come from. Let's just head over here and wait. There's about to be a lot of Necrons in that one spot. Well, you're going to be under fire from the Necrons soon, so let's get you into combat with one of them. Yeah, figures. Figures. Too late to stop now. Jeez, I'm disappointed with how little damage I've done to him. If I push him back, I know he's going to do a lot of damage to me, but I want to get you into combat with him, because at least you can do damage. I'm doing my good work. Or hard work. He's about to take hits. Glad of that +4 shielding. Now, let's just push him back. I'm gonna take him out of the game. I'm gonna just make him completely irrelevant. Now, they've got stats, everything here has not. Let's grab stats. Let's grab that. Ouch. Haha, called it. I just knew that that if I took him away from there, that one would spawn in. So let's get rid of that one. Now, let's put that there. And that there. Hey, he has turned. We'll just get rid of him. We'll do as much damage to him as we can at least. 7 damage is better than none. He's gone. That immortal's going to be a problem. Oh no, different immortal's the one that is a problem. Those shields you got there, too bad they mean nothing. He's gone. Oh well, better than nothing. Now, there we go. Thought he'd be gone. Now, but yeah, I was talking about kill teams I'd like to see a while back now. Kill teams I'd like to see. For the guard, we'd have the different regiments I'd like to see come back. As much as I want to see Steel Legion, I don't see them being next in line. Just because we've just got Krieg, or just getting Krieg, so GW won't want to focus on them. Plus, Steel Legion aren't as popular as Krieg, so they probably are like, okay, Krieg, the popular one, we'll focus on them first, and we'll do a few other regiments before we go for the gas mask aesthetic again. That's a problem. Now bring that taser goad up here. Yeah, he has a power sword for some strange reason. Still gonna use it on him. Geez, even he's not weak to it. Oh well, this takes the Necron Warrior out of action. Which is better than nothing. Please tell me that was a servitor. And not a tech priest. Oh yeah, that was the servitor. That was the Skitari. You only take energy damage. Well, you take physical damage at a greater level. So let's do that. Then that weakens him for when it comes time for him to fight. Let's push you to where you'll be useful. This is going to be a problem. Hey, Landbreeder Protheus. Oh no, Prometheus. That's the quad heavy bolters one. But yeah, I was talking about kill teams. This is a battle I want the Celestians, not the Celestian Sacrosands, the bolter wielding Celestians. And for them to get some more options than just the bolters. Like I want crossbows in the units. I do want some special weapons. And combi weapons. And also, you know, specialists. Like, I want them to have melee options. You can go there. Actually, I want you back here because you'll be less of a target for that immortal. Now, it's time for you to come up this way and introduce yourself to these Necron, to these fine gentlemen over here. For Space Marines, Tyrannic War Veterans. Actually, no, they'll really be too powerful. Yeah, Tyrannic War Veterans. Maybe just a 5 model unit of them. For Imperial Agents, I'm honestly not sure. Maybe Ministorum Bodyguard Squad? Actually, for the Sister Battle, an alternative one would be Ministorum Preacher and Bodyguard. For Guard, an alternative would be Cyphus Kane and Command Squad, or Cyphus Kane and a squad of Valhallans. Kind of in the same vein as the old kill team, as the kill team for Tanith First and Only. So you're both down. Let's just deal with that. So I'll just move into here. That does some damage and he'll get taken out either in my turn or in his turn. For guard, given we're seeing that there's a new character unit for the Cadian character that comes with a commissar, a special weapons trooper, a veteran with a banner if I'm correct, a priest and something else. I want to see a version of Cypher's Kane's command squad for Valhallans. Now I suspect we won't see Valhallans for a while because GW don't really want units that give Russian vibes. Valhallans kind of have that kind of vibe to them. Now you're going to be lining up to take pot shots, aren't you? And you go down. There we go. Kind of wasted that other weapon, but still. Now, does he go down? Yes, he does. The Venerable Dreadnought's in that list. The Primaris, Rhino Primaris, which was the Warhammer World exclusive one that I would have loved to have gotten hold of. Unfortunately, that required money at a time where I had very limited amounts of it. I mean, my money's still limited, but not as much as it was back then. Do we still have a backfield Necron? Yes, we do. Okay, I'm going up here. Good. He'll go down between turns, between that tech priest's turn. But yeah, the Rhino Primaris has, instead of having a Storm Bolter, it has twin plasma gun. And a comms array, which it doesn't do orbital strike. It does friendly adept such units within 6 inches of this unit. Each time you target that unit for stratagem, roll d6 on a 5+, you gain 1 CP. Okay, that's useful. Land Raider Excelsior. Excelsior! It's like just picturing Stan Lee saying it. I seem to remember there was some issue with Stan Lee. I should have run him to an easier spot to see him, so he could have given me cognition when he gets inevitably gets shot at. Yeah, Stan Lee. I never got to meet him. The only time he came to Melbourne, well, the last time, his main time he came to Melbourne, I didn't even know he was coming. And that was before a few years before his passing. Now there were claims made against him. I don't know of their veracity. They may have been true, they may not have been. I aim to believe the victims, but I didn't actually hear the claims firsthand. I've heard bits and pieces about them, but not actually heard them from the persons in question. But yeah, Excelsior has the standard Godhammer las cannons. Its commander can take a combi weapon, or one of its gunners can take a combi weapon. It has grav cannon with grav bit. That's apparently an anti-vehicle grav cannon. I thought grav cannons were anti-infantry, particularly anti-power armoured infantry. And it can take the normal upgrades for a Land Raider as well. Hey, the Imperial Space Marine, that model with the disintegrator gun, that is commonly referred to as Leto. Back in Heresy. Kind of wish that thing had stuck around. Well, I wish that thing had been just a unit of them. Oops. Now, I should probably deal with that enemy. Oh boy, this stream's been going for a while. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Realise it takes that out of action for use against the immortal that's up here, but too bad. Also, I really need to heal this tech priest urgently. Are his weapons both charged, fully charged up? Yes. I like it when things don't cost cognition to use. I can do better. How much HP has he got? 5? How much damage would that do? 4 to 5. 4 to 6. Let's go. There we go. I'm gonna just push him around to here to have him be out of sight, because those two Necrons there will target him. Jeez, this stream's been going for longer than I intended. Sorry, guys. Now, he needs to be in melee so that he can do something. Now, especially before the enemy ends up taking him out, let's just take that one down a peg. Now, actually, let's get rid of that. Now, can I charge up a cannon? Yes, I can. Now, let's push up this way. Okay, let's actually use that. I think there's one that gives me higher damage than that I've unlocked but just not equipped. Let's just do some serious damage to you. Let's grab that. Let's heal up that other tech priest so that he doesn't blow over to a stiff breeze. And now you're going to become under fire in a moment, so let's get rid of him. Now, I am going to push you into combat with him. Bit of a waste of that ability, but I want to do this. Just tell. Oh, didn't destroy it. Oh well. Okay. Let's just move him to there. Please disintegrate. Thank you. let's come up to here. Let's get rid of that. Let's just infect him. Let's do exactly what that tech priest did before. There we go. Now you can push back to here. So that pushes the terminals down. Yeah, gets rid of one of them. Could have done with him not having the energy resistance, but too bad. Be gone. Let's get rid of him. How much does that immortal have? Just enough that I can hit him, that I can take him out and win this. Three damage, here we go. Finally. This took much longer than intended. I'm sorry, guys. If you're watching this posthumously or watching this live, thank you for watching. I'll just upgrade the tech priest here to give him the command drop ability and then end the stream. But yeah, the arcane machinery of the resurrection chamber proves highly susceptible to demolition techniques. Explosive charges shatter the delicate device, filling the chamber with flying shrapnel and scattered crystal. Whatever this machinery did, it will never do it again. And that's assuming that it wasn't resurrection machinery. One of the Necron's key advantages is the fact they seem to be able to replace their losses indefinitely. We've taken that away from them, Magos. My Skitari will thank you if this takes the pressure off them. Destroying it was the only logical option. Fellow tech priests have desired capturing and studying the location. My new revolts are devoid of any regret at having to disappoint them. Even if we could have captured it intact, would you have taken that risk? Throne knows what risks can come from tampering with such technology. You bring to mind the words of Lector Dogmus Vidix Capra. That doesn't mean I am wrong. Yeah, she ain't wrong on that one. So, our troops did not make it back from this mission, apart from that one Skitari. We've got plenty of blackstone from them. Hey, we've got the other troop trolley, so I didn't realise we were getting the didn't notice the Cataphren amongst the options. Amongst the rewards, that's nice. So let's finish what I started. Yes. We give him that. Polish. Yeah, now let me just do that. Is there a good option for heads? There was that. Physical armor 1. It's better than nothing. Okay then. So give you that. Give him. Well, what? Oh, right, because I've got that there, which can come off because it doesn't provide armor. What else can I do? We haven't got the 3-tier version, have we? No, that'd be too easy. Still could do with the dodge chance gloves on this one, but that's better than nothing, so gear wise, we've now got Buzz the 3 damage Mechadendrite, we've got the 2 health Mechadendrite, 2 healing Mechadendrite, the extra buffs Cognus Obscurus, the Cognition Canister, 2 Arc Scourges, and 2 physical armor and 1 energy armor. He's doing well. And he can airdrop in troops, which is of particular use. Given we now have both a Castellan and a Cataphren. Now I'm half tempted to blitzkrieg my way through the tomb on a future one, but those are a bit pricey to deploy, both of them. And look at the 5 to 10 energy damage in an AoE. That one particularly, he hits hard. Like, he's got the physical damage, he's got the shielding buff, and he's got the fire damage, so you can... He's the one that I like. I like deploying a wall of these when I do Lord Oobjow's mission, just so I can immolate everything in my path. Being able to drop units on Oobjow's one is particularly good. Anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. What kind of kill teams would you like to see for 40k? Or for kill team? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and sorry this ran over longer than I was intending. We'll see if the next episode does. Anyway, hopefully my next video will be on a model for my Mechanicus. Might as well close out what has been unintentional Mechanicus week with that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay well.